So she sends one single attractive redhead to bring him in. Has M not met James
No,
Bond? So then Bond sleeps with the attractive woman.
Hey guys, my name's Dan, and today's reaction to James Bond Quantum of Solace pitch meeting. Now, I don't remember if I originally saw this movie when it came out way back in 2008. Oof, that feels like a long time ago. But I did decide to rewatch it or watch it for the first time if I haven't seen it before. But given the fact that it was a James Bond movie, it wasn't exactly a chore to do. And if you guys are new to this channel, basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to let Ryan do his thing. I'm going to try not to talk over him too much, try to keep that to a bare minimum as much as I can. And then at the very end of this reaction, I'm going to give my overall opinion on it while touching on some things Ryan may or may not have missed. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, please go over and support Screen Rant and Ryan George's channels. I'll leave both of those links along with the link to the original video in the description. And I'd like to thank all of you old and new for deciding to check out this video. If you are new, I really hope you decide to go that extra mile and hit that subscribe button because it really helps to grow my channel. Not only does it do that, but it also gives you access to future and past pitch meeting reactions that I've already done, and it's super easy to do. First, go right below this video, get that like button some love, and hit that subscribe button right there. And without any further ado, let go.
So, you have a new James Bond movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. Amazing. So, Casino Royale was a huge success, right? So, there's a lot of pressure to follow it up strong. Agreed. So, James Bond is chasing the guy, and they're shooting at each other. Oh, just jumping right into it, okay. And he's shooting, but James Bond shoots too, so he gets the guy, and then he gets away. I'm not, okay, it's kind of hard to follow what's going on here. And so, James Bond opens the trunk of his car, and who's inside? Mr. White. Oh, okay. I'm not sure who that is. You know, he's the guy from the very end of the last movie. Yeah. You know, James Bond caught up to him because he's kind of responsible for the death of Vesper. Oh, okay. I'm not sure people will remember exactly what happened in the last one. It's been a couple of years, and these things are usually kind of, you know, standalone. Oh, well, let's hope they do, or this will be very disorienting. Fingers crossed. So they're interrogating this guy, and he reveals that he's part of this organization, and they have people everywhere. Oh, is it Spectre? Do we have that rights issue figured out so we can legally use Spectre in a movie yet? Not yet, no. Okay, well then it's a completely different organization with the exact same concept. Oh, okay. So after this guy reveals that they have people everywhere, this guy that's been M's bodyguard for like 8 years pulls out a gun. Oh no, so he shoots Bond? No, he shoots a random guy. 8 years undercover, and he blows it on this moment just to shoot a random guy. Yeah. He does, yeah. And also he shoots M. Oh, is she okay? She's completely fine by the next scene, yeah. Okay, bulletproof vest? I guess so, yeah. We're not gonna explain it. So anyway, James Bond chases this guy down, and he kills him. Okay, so 2 big chases already. I'm still not sure where we're going story-wise. Yeah, same here, but we'll get somewhere eventually. I'm almost sure of it. Get there. All right, fun. So then M reveals that they placed trackers on some cash, and there's a stack of it in Haiti in a hotel. Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like a great lead for whatever is going on. Yeah, it is. So then Bond goes to this hotel, and you know that cool fight scene from The Bourne Identity? Yeah, that's a great scene. It's an amazing scene, so copy-paste. Oh, so yeah, now his one lead in Haiti is dead. Oh man, it's gonna be tough for him to do anything story-wise without a lead. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, he's just kind of walking down the street with this dead guy's suitcase, and a plot point drives up to him. Oh, that worked out great. This guy's such a good spy. He is, yeah. So this plot point's name is Camille, and she thinks he's this geologist she was supposed to meet up with. Wow, well, thank God she was planning on meeting somebody whose face she had never seen before. Yeah, it worked out great. So they're in the car together, and he opens up this briefcase, and he finds out that the geologist was supposed to kill her. Oh, the plot that appeared out of nowhere has already twisted. It has. So then he gets out of the car because she tries to kill him, and then he follows her to these docks. And what's going on there? Oh, there are a bunch of shady types there, and criminals, and a guy sweeping the air. Oh, air sweeping is tight. Yeah. It turns out this woman was going to see the bad guy of the movie. Oh, and what's his deal? Well, he wants to put this Bolivian dictator back in charge in exchange for a little portion of desert. Oh, and what's his name? Is it something exciting like we usually have, like Le Chiffre or Dr. No? Oh, you're gonna like this. His name is Dominic. Oh, Dominic Green. He's a short little guy. Short little guy from France. Name's Dominic Green. Okay, does he have a big evil plan though? Like, what's that desert thing about? Oh, you know he has an evil plan. Oh boy. This guy wants to gain control of a lot of the Bolivian fresh water supply, and then he's gonna overcharge for it. Yeah, that's pretty evil, I guess. Yeah, very, very unfair pricing. It's just that James Bond villains are usually a little more over the top, you know, higher stakes.
Yeah,
People in Bolivia have to drink water, you know, so they have to buy it from him. Of course, yeah. And this guy Dominic, he's gonna, you know, government spending's gonna be all out of whack because of him. Sure. Gonna be some real complicated budgeting that they're gonna have to do. Yeah, I get that. Because of Dominic's plan.
Yeah,
okay.
We got that.
Anyway, so Dominic finds out that Camille was just hooking up with him to get close to this Bolivian dictator guy, because he killed her whole family. Oh my God. So Dominic gives her to this dictator guy, and Bond has to go save her. Because James Bond is watching all this. Yeah, this is the story now, because Bond kind of stumbled into it. Sure. So he goes on this crazy boat chase to save her, and then he does, and then he just kind of hands her unconscious body off to some guy. Doesn't he want information from her or something? I guess not.
No.
Okay. So then James Bond goes to the opera. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, but it's for work. I'm sure he enjoys it, but he's mostly working. Oh, yeah, okay, right. Yeah, it turns out Dominic is secretly meeting people there, and they're all kind of talking with these secret headsets. Very sneaky. Yeah, so then Bond gets pictures of their faces by taking pictures of the backs of their heads. That doesn't make any sense.
No,
Spy
it doesn't.
technology. Still, though, that's not how things work. And then there's this little chase scene, and this other agent guy ends up dead, so M needs Bond to come in for questioning. Oh, she does? She does. So she sends one single attractive redhead to bring him in. Has M not met James Bond? So then Bond sleeps with the attractive woman. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously he does. So obviously M is disappointed that this didn't work out. What did she think was gonna happen? Unclear. So then later Bond and Camille are in this plane, but they get shot down. Oh no. But luckily they managed to jump out of the plane and open their parachutes just a few feet from the ground. Oh, that would definitely still kill them. Yeah, yeah, but it's not gonna. Why? Because that works. So then they discover that Dominic used dynamite to dam these fresh water supplies and monopolize them. And nobody in the country checked to see where the water had been diverted to. Apparently not. So then later the bad guys meet at this desert hotel, right? Right. And one bad guy explains to the other that this whole place is powered by these super explosive hydrogen fuel cells. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna come into play later. It will. It will. Oh, well, thank God the bad guys had an awkward conversation about it. Yeah. So what happens next? Well, Bond and Camille have to sneak into this hotel. Oh, so they gotta take down the security outside? No, there's no security outside, so they just go right in. Well, fantastic. And so then they both get into these very personal fight scenes, you know? She fights against the guy that killed her entire family. Wow, yeah. And James Bond, oh boy, he's gonna fight against this tiny Frenchman he just found out about a couple days earlier. Okay, I kind of feel like James Bond fighting a tiny Frenchman he barely knows isn't the intense moment you're making it out to be. Well, the tiny Frenchman makes shrieking noises when he attacks. Does that help? That helps a lot, actually. Anyway, so then the fuel cells explode. You mentioned those. And then Dominic's gonna try to escape through the desert, but Bond is gonna catch up to him and interrogate him about Quantum, which is the organization. Oh man, how does that interrogation go? Oh, we're not gonna show that. Oh, we're not. You know, we're just gonna kind of cut forward and Dominic's gonna be like, I told you everything you wanted to know about Quantum, and Bond's gonna be like, yes, you did. Kinda wish we'd get to see it. Yeah, but we're not gonna. No. Why? Because I don't know what's gonna happen in the sequel yet. Oh, very smart. So then using this mystery information, Bond tracks down this guy who was also kind of responsible for the death of his love interest in the last movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was super depressed about her death this whole movie. Very sad, very gloomy, so none of that, you know, charming, fun James Bond people know. I guess that'll be fun to watch. And so, yeah, that's about it. What do you think? Well, I mean, it sounds a little clunky and low stakes, to be honest, but we can have writers work on it throughout the process, you know, really elevate it. Oh, 100%. Sure. I don't see why not.
Oh, boy. So, Daniel Craig says writer strike ruined Quantum of Solace. So, I did say that since it was a James Bond movie that it wasn't really hard to get through. It's really because I enjoy the mindless of you know, fighting back and forth, you know, with the guns and the fighting and, you know, all the stuff that you've come to know and love from James Bond movies and just basically just action movies in general. And you know, the explosion part of that of the ending there looked really cool. That was a lot of fun. But this story, man, I was just so lost because I haven't seen Casino Royale in, God, I have no idea how long. And like he said, these are normally all standalone movies. So the story that means that the story never carries on from one movie to the next. So I didn't realize that I had to rewatch Casino Royale just to understand what's going on here, which kind of ruins that whole thing for me. But at least the action scenes were fun. Yeah, we'll hope that things get better, and I feel like they do in Skyfall. I feel like we do, and they do. But we'll have to wait and see when he decides to do a pitch meeting for that. So before we go, though, we're going to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon. Marvin Espinoza, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Kester, Cronage, Amber K, Minnie Milk, Kelsey, and Lauren Davenport. Thank you guys so very much. And if you too like to have your name mentioned in each and every one of my videos, plus many other fun goodies, including requesting me to react to any video you want to see me react to, please head on over to patreon.com/TheDamnReactor. The link will be right there and in the description. And with that being said, comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Quantum of Solace? Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Also want to see past reactions. I've done the other pitch meetings. Got a nice playlist right over there full of videos for you. Share this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Ring notification bell because I put up new videos every single day. And I'll see you guys next time.